All right, here we go. This is game 2, ranked game between these two teams. It is going to be on Chasm this time. It is going to once again be between the Carbon team in the upper left. It is V1TOR and Eagleye1, both in classic helices. Helices, plural? Not sure. And on the bottom right, it is the green team, Stuart98 and maplestage. This time, Stuart has switched to a paladin. I think it's the Black Ops paladin, and maplestage in that Black Ops striker. So, once again, I have seen this game, but only from the perspective of maplestage streaming it. So, this Chasm, and this was recently pointed out, I mean, recently within the last, like, few weeks, to, on Discord to me, but on the right side, creeps go for this post, and on the left side, creeps go for this post. I guess it's depends on what's technically physically closer or something. Oh, I know why. I think it's because of the front door. So the front door faces this side here. So it's proximity from the front door. Okay, that's probably it. I bet you if you rotate the fort on either side, so the door is facing symmetrically, you know, the equivalent outpost, creeps will come out the right side. Anyway, maplestage with a couple of bear traps to prevent the initial outpost capture. And does successfully kill one of the creeps, so he has done just that. But will he be able to get away here? Did he go with afterburners first? Yes, he did, as you know, as he should. Afterburners is amazing. And Stuart with a lunchbox up, lunchbox without getting damaged. So that's very interesting. V1TOR going to start on the mid already, whereas the Carbon team, or sorry, the green team has not at all. Stuart going to do some harass. Didn't bring anything with him. I'm not really sure what he's trying to accomplish here. Gonna get attacked by Helix, so he really needs to get out. Oh, but he stays next to T99's. Oh, he is toast. Oh no, maplestage here to rescue him, and V1TOR forced to transform away there. But Eagleye was able to actually kill 2 Longhorns, and Stuart actually really low on health, and against the Helix once again. Boom, Stuart gets himself killed, while maplestage trying to still focus V1TOR for some reason, and actually gets himself killed as well. So the green team is going to be initially pretty behind in this game, with all of their mid-fight units getting killed by enemy mech. Enemy mech, specifically Eagleye. So right now 27-24 the Carbon, and that does include the 4 bear traps or 3 bear traps that that maplestage put there at the beginning. So the Carbon team is sufficiently, you know, not insignificantly ahead, but V1TOR getting himself killed there. Maybe the green team might be able to use this as an opportunity to take the mid fight, or to even out the mid fight, I guess. But no, Eagleye gonna start ferrying over here and putting it out here, right, instead of right here in the you know, in range of enemy units. So this does go down to neutral, but it will go. Oh, okay, no. Okay, Bucky's set over here by maplestage. I completely forgot that he did that. And gonna come over here with a couple creeps, and gonna finish off this tank over here as the Buckies are firing at it as well. Stuart can do his best to contest all these enemy units, but with just himself and his hammer, there's not very many units over here for, you know, to support him. He probably should pull back at this point, although maplestage grabbing this outpost and putting a Longhorn and a T99 on the socket, so that's not completely locked down, but you know, as long as you react. Oh, and Eagleye getting focused by the green team, getting finished off there. So a couple of kills on the Carbon side, able to kind of even things out. Not exactly, but getting things a lot closer to even than they were just maybe a minute and a half ago. But Carbon team has firm control of mid. Generator down force. I'm not really sure what the point of that generator is. None of these mechs have real... Like, it would have made sense if Stuart was still the Angel. But I guess that was... I don't know if was that maplestage or Stuart. Let's see. It looks like it was maplestage. Okay. And the Carbon team realizing they got to do something about this post over here. So the... Or sorry, yeah. So now the green team is going to... Okay, heavy mines down by maplestage. That's a ton of heavy mines. Okay, but the green team... Or sorry, the Carbon team's going down. Are they going down and up this ramp? I don't remember. I have seen this match, but it was 2 days ago, and I don't exactly remember what happened. maplestage getting this outpost back. It was neutralized very... No, it was not neutralized. Those are still creeps. And going to push forward because Buckies ain't nothing if they're not outranging the units they're fighting against. And maplestage with sword going to distract units over here. And this Carbon clump is still just moving really slowly. Stuart has tons of time to prepare for it. And neither of the Carbon team players. Okay, now V1TOR is finally here to support this push, but what is their goal? Okay, now they are deciding to push up this bottom lane. But it's gosh. Okay, the Tesla Tower up in front, and Stuart with the hammer. And although the Carbon team is outnumbering here, I don't know, they're moving really, really slow. And maplestage able to do some hammer, or sorry, not hammer, some sword as well. So the Carbon team looks like they're probably going to come out on top here, but V1TOR forced to retreat with a really low health. Could have Q-healed, but decided to go back to his post. And Eagleye is the only one over here shooting back, and V1TOR deciding to pull back. And the Boxer also is moving back. So the green team was able to hold that thanks to this bottleneck, a Tesla Tower, and Stuart's hammer spam, I guess. And I guess absence of the Carbon team supporting that push at the beginning. And weirdly enough, they didn't do any ferrying to surround the outpost or anything. That would have been probably the better, you know, probably would have been a good idea. I'm not going to say what is best or not, but that would have, I think that would have turned out better should they have chosen to do that. So now the green team counter pushing in. It's very slow because Chasm has extremely windy ass paths to get there to the bottom. And maplestage now with a couple of Seekers, bringing them from that bottom left corner. That's very interesting. Oh, okay, so now the Carbon team, I completely missed this. Carbon team neutralizing this post, has a couple tanks over here. Will the green team be able to take this back before the Carbon team? Okay, and Eagleye getting Stuart killed there with his Helix missiles. But will the Carbon team be able to grab some infantry and bring them over, or will the green team be able to take this outpost back? Just one single Bucky shooting at this Longhorn, constantly missing. And V1TOR going to try to neutralize this outpost. He does get it neutralized. The green team needs to take that back if they want to stand. Okay, maplestage now going to take all of their units here at the mid-fight and push it back, even though there's nothing left over there. So maplestage better stop that there. But, oh yeah, once again, the green team needs to... Okay, now Eagleye going to bring some creeps just before this green clump of creeps gets there to take that outpost back under green team's control. And now Carbon team has this top right outpost, and the green team no longer has control of this. They need to ferry some creeps themselves because this is Chasm, and the bridge has not been cleared yet. And even if it was, this outpost would be distracting the creeps. All the creeps are now going to go there. So that's pretty huge. maplestage dropping a single tank, a single Longhorn to do some fort harass. Is Stuart gonna... Okay, are they gonna choose to push this top outpost with that clump? It would be kind of risky. It'll take a little while for those units to get there, and if there is a mech to defend there, it's really, really dangerous. You can start doing micro or whatever. Okay, I guess Stuart did already command them. Did Eagleye realize this? Okay, he now sees the pushes coming. And V1TOR coming with a couple of supportive Buckies and whatever other supportive units as well. So this green team push does not look like it's going to fare very well. And where is Stuart with that hammer? No, he is actually down here at the mid clearing units. So this green push. Okay, maplestage with a couple of distracting creeps here, so this will be okay for the green team. Will the Carbon team be able to hold? It's only Eagleye over here. V1TOR, it looks like he's okay. He got himself killed. He just respawned here, and now Hammer Stuart is here to support. And gets the level up. He was really low on health there, so no neutralization quite yet. No ferrying or surrounding by the green team. And Stuart trying to stay alive with that Q heal, but the Helix missiles is just way too much. There's 2 Helix here, and there you go. Stuart gets finished off, but it looks like the Carbon team has lost all their units at this top right corner. And maplestage also getting himself killed here. So I think the Carbon team will be able to hold with 2 mechs in the area, spamming grenades. Right now it is 15 to 61, so the green team is actually massively ahead in upkeep. But the Carbon team, as long as they can hold this post, they definitely still have a chance in this match. maplestage and Stuart fighting back again, but Stuart going down one more time, staying on the ground against 2 Helices is just not going to fare very well, even if you are a tanky paladin. I'm a little bit surprised to see that the green team didn't try to focus on a neutralize, and now maplestage repositioning these heavy mines to account for the likely fort push that the Carbon team might eventually do once they build up you know, a sufficient force. Stuart grabbing some creeps to take the mid. That's probably a good idea. I don't even know when either Stuart or maplestage took that outpost, that bottom left outpost, back under the control, but there was enough green units there that the Carbon team couldn't really contest, and they were definitely really busy with that top right outpost. V1TOR surviving there, Stuart not able to get that kill, and this, okay, the Carbon team's actually moving up. Stuart trying to get a head start on that neutralization, and now, okay, again, on the ground against 2 Helix, it's just going to be bad news for Stuart, and goes down one more time, while maplestage is, I guess, going to try to reinforce mid. All these units that the green team send up here are going to get killed by these 2 Helix. Okay, no! maplestage with that extremely zippy quick afterburner is able to grab all 3 of those tanks. Wow, that is great. See, it's hard for, you know, less experienced players to understand why a slight speed boost is that awesome, but yeah, it extends not just to getting from place to place, but it's like enhanced micro, and it's actually really energy efficient, and it's not just a tiny speed boost, it's pretty darn huge. So Stuart getting this outpost neutralized one more time, and I think he was pinging there. maplestage grabbing a couple creeps. Will he be able to grab this and get this in time? Eagleye. Oh man, that's a lot of Mortys. I don't know where those came from, but Eagleye coming over here. Okay, a couple of drops, just jumper drops by V1TOR. And the green team probably will be able to hold this at least for now. There is not really anything that the Carbon team has over here that will allow them to fight back, but it does look like V1TOR is going with the death push, putting a couple patchers out ahead, but one of them does get killed, and I don't think they are going to be able to avoid these heavy mines. They definitely can't see them. So Stuart now going to be spamming hammer. Okay, I guess he's aware that the heavy mines were here, so he wants to go around down here. Wow, that is great awareness by V1TOR to take that exact path that he needs to take. Okay, but now gives up on the forward push, going to pull back. I'm hoping for him that he doesn't hit any of these heavy mines, and it doesn't look like he will. Now going to ferry back. It does allow Eagleye to neutralize and clear, neutralize this outpost and clear the rest of the units up here. Lots of heavy mines down for the green team, so they don't really have to worry about a fort push that much. And Eagleye back here for, to support V1TOR here. This is pretty much the only hope, I think, that the Carbon team has of winning. Holding that outpost, massing up a large enough army, clearing the heavy mines, and pushing successfully through whatever defenses the green team has. But it does probably require them to take back and hold this outpost up here, because, or else the green team will have enough upkeep to defend, you know, pretty much all areas of the map that they control, including their own fort, from that large potential death push in that top right area. maplestage with a couple of infantry units, a couple of Mortys, take this outpost. Carbon team needs to focus on neutralization number 1, and they have not been able to do it in time. This outpost is comfortably bunkered with enough SAMs and etc. that and you know, more infantry spam will go down by the green team, and a couple of distracting Longhorn back here. But maplestage really low in health, needs to get back to an outpost before he gets killed, and again with those afterburners, easy to get away, especially against 2 Helix players. So right now it is 41-70. Carbon team not trying to do that push at the upper right, but you know, understandably so, considering the likelihood of heavy mines, and not just likelihood. It did look like from that push path that V1TOR took that he was aware of all of those heavy mines there. So that's pretty relevant, I would say. That's why they're not using that, you know, that clump. They might want to try to push some of them to mid. That might actually work. But on Chasm, again, it's such a windy path, and the likelihood to get scouted is very high, so it is kind of risky. They actually have been able to neutralize this post. I mean, for them, thank God for the F1 rapid fire ability, right? I do want to point out, though, that maplestage is... Oh, no, not yet. Oh, okay, a missile silo on the field. So we're probably, let's see if we can, nope, but Stuart trying to pick off whatever he can, a single patcher, and maplestage, oh, gonna drop the marker right there, which definitely makes sense. Stuart actually might just want to get away there and draw the focus away from that that location, so the Carbon team does not realize that the nuke is coming, and V1TOR here barely in time. Oh no, why did it steal away? Ah, there you go. Because maplestage died and I had him last focused. But boom, that's a lot of dead units. That's definitely worth that missile. And Stuart with a harassing Goliath gonna probably be... Oh no! He's not able to make it back! I'm not really sure what did all that damage there. But I guess it was... maybe it was the F1 burst rapid fire ability with air-to-ground missiles or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. That was a large chunk of damage that got taken out. And that's the only thing I can think of. But maplestage with another marker right there. You can see the beacon of light coming from that longhorn. Let's see it one more time. Nope. Are we just going to see it fire? And maplestage getting killed, but it doesn't really matter. They will be able to retake this outpost once that nuke lands. Come on. Come on. No? No? Where's the... Okay, there you go. There's the light. And... boom. Oh, it's just so satisfying to watch. Actually, that was only 3 units. It wasn't humongous. Carbon team trying to leapfrog up here, but there were so many defensive units over here for the green team that, and Stuart's hammer as well, that it's going to be very, very difficult to approach this, especially without any artillery or bucky or anything like that. And maplestage with the Mortys. The Mortys are actually kind of long range. They have the longest range of any infantry except for Shooter. I think it's 22, something like that. Pretty long. Not as long as Bucky, but still pretty long. So the green team taking this outpost back under their control and getting a pretty good surround. They have firm control of that post right now. This is pretty wild. The green team now pushing forward as the carbon team moving back. And maplestage gonna be able to snipe a goalie. I don't know what this goalie was just abandoned here for, but yeah, you don't just abandon the goalie like that. It's a lot of credits invested, and just need to make sure it's in a spot that you're not just gonna let some enemy mech kill it. I guess. I guess that's just ridiculously obvious for me to say, but it happens, so I feel like it's worth saying. Maplestage sniping a moneymaker, and I think there was a lunchbox back there. But at this point, it doesn't really matter. The green team can just start to mass up units and push in. This is really the only army that the carbon team has left. They really, really desperately need to take this outpost back. And actually, without maplestage here to support, I think they will be able to. That's a lot of units, and both carbon players are here. Stuart needs to get away and Q-heal. Tries to get to the low ground, but does not. He is not able to escape those helix missiles. So the green team losing the left side of the map, and actually it's going to get close to pretty even right now. Although there is a green push at this top right, the carbon team might be able to get this quick neutralized by... Oh, hold on. Where? Oh, okay. That didn't really kill that much either. But now this unit clump is going for... I think it's going for mid. I do want to point out, though, that maplestage has converted a lot of these sockets into bot spawners, 2 up here. So that's going to play a really big part in the rest of this game, 2 over here as well. So lots of free units that, you know, constantly attack and put pressure on the opponent without any mech involvement, pretty much. And maplestage with another... Okay, gonna kill some sockets. That's kind of weird. This is definitely more worth it. He should reposition. But no, he needs to get back to that post before he dies. But a marker is only 10k, so late game, it's not that big of a deal to make marker after marker after marker like crazy. And just nuke stuff as much as you possibly can. Depending on opportunities to actually kill, you know, your opponent, it's not... Basically, if you're enough ahead, you don't really have to worry about the credits spent, and if you're not, then there's definitely enough enemy units on the field to warrant constant nukes. And a single moneymaker gets killed. That's fine. That's not a huge deal. But the carbon team actually might be able to take this outpost back. Okay, the green team now, okay, with a goalie drop, I guess, was able to take this this post. Both bridges are clear. Oh no, only one bridge is clear. I thought they cleared both bridges in this game. But Gorgon down on the field for the green team. The carbon team is doing a great job of continuing to, you know, not just basically not give up. They are basically attacking whatever outpost makes sense, and using basically their entire army to do it. So although they are behind, and it's very unfortunate the way that snowballing works in the game, because I'd really like to see this carbon team make a comeback, considering the amount of effort and dynamic play that they've done so far to basically to still stay in this game. Where's that marker? Oh, over here. That's not going to hit anything. But it's fun to see explosions. And okay, V1TOR and Stuart getting killed there. V1TOR by the Gorgon. maplestage going to be able to snipe the last... Oh no, there's too many makers on the corners. So the goalie up here. maplestage needs to grab that before he gets killed. He does have some time. No, okay. Okay, so this goalie is dead. Going to be body blocked by 2 of the mechs, but distracting these mechs for a good 10 or so seconds. That's probably kind of worth it. The green team has all the outposts under control right now. Domination timer is counting down. They won't really be able to hold it for very long, I think. This top outpost is pretty close. Oh no, the bot spawners, all the creeps flowing into one single outpost. So that's pretty awesome right there. V1TOR going to try to neutralize this post. Okay, gangster spam now, but they are actually not focused on the post. They are killing the bot spawner back there. Oh, Maple with the sword. The flackers are probably going to go down, and it's 24 to 67. So the green team with a commanding outpost lead, or sorry, upkeep lead, commanding outpost lead as well. But you know, maplestage finishing off the last of those gangsters, and at this point, the Carbon team has pretty much no units left on the field. This last goalie is probably going to get finished off by creeps or by a mech, unless V1TOR decides to pull it back. Actually, a lot of level 4 creeps have been stacked behind this goalie. That's actually really crazy. That's literally like all they can do. They're doing the very little that they can do at this point with the credits and upkeep they have available to them. So I really admire that from the Carbon team, to be honest. They use the goalie as a shield. The only thing that they had to use as a shield at the time, and just stacking creeps behind it to get as much firepower at that location as possible while keeping their units as safe as possible. I mean, it's not much, but it's whatever little they could do. Now the green units are flowing in to get this finish, and the domination plus damage from the units is going to secure this win for the green team. So game 1 going to V1TOR and Eagleye, game 2 going to Stuart98 and maplestage. So thanks for Stuart for sharing those replays. Really crazy to watch this live. It was really awesome. It was like almost 1 in the morning. I had work the next day, but I was like, damn, I have to watch this game. I have to see how this finishes, and it was pretty long, but it was definitely worth it, and I'm glad to be able to share it with all of you. So guys, send in your replays. Automated tournament system is becoming a thing, so let's get excited for that. And I don't know. Both of these guys on the right side here, both these guys, Stuart and maplestage, they stream, they make videos as well. Check out my links in the video description to see their YouTube channels. This is RUI, and that is game. See you next time.